shit will happen. Like your business will blow up if you take that I'm too busy, I'm too tired, I don't have time to work my business today out the window. If you take that and throw it out the window, that's when the magic starts to happen. So I'm just going to give you my biggest tips. And you probably have heard this 25 million times, but I'm going to tell you again, because honestly, the people who are top coaches, this is the only difference between people who aren't successful and the people who are successful in this business is showing up and using time management to get their shit done. I just said shit again. I'm sorry. Literally, it comes out of my mouth every 2 seconds. So I will try not to say the F-bomb. Okay, number one, my biggest tip is to plan out your months, your weeks, and your days, okay? I am a type A person. If anybody watches Friends, I am Monica Geller. Like, I literally don't stop cleaning. I have lists on lists on lists. I have lists of lists. I have 45 calendars and about 12 planners, and I'm not kidding. I plan out everything. And you know what? It works for me, okay? If you are sitting there saying like, oh my God, I'm not an organized person, I'm not that planned, I can't do this. Okay, become an organized person. You have to make yourself plan, right? If you're not that by nature, if you're not that way by nature, make yourself plan. Because if you aren't organized, you are going to be all over the place. Write sticky notes, write yourself notes, and plan out your months, your weeks, and your days. So on the on the last week, or the last couple of days of each month, I plan for the next month. So I always tell my girls and write down when I'm talking about this, like on the first of every month, plan out your month. But I usually do it a few days in advance so I'm prepared. So every single new month, I'll write down everything on my life on a calendar. I don't care what it is. I will write down my success club points, like where I want to be during which week. I write down my appointments, my like date nights with my fiance, because like we have to plan that shit. Oh, there it is again. Family obligations, birthdays, meetings, long days at work. So like today I had to work till 5:15 for professional development days at school. I'll write down super Saturdays, homework, grad school stuff, bills, everything. I write everything down. And I write down the non-negotiables, right? Then I break it down by weeks. So every Sunday I plan out my week. What one-to-one calls do I have with my girls? Did I plan when am I going to do my team call prep? What does my week look like? Write down everything that is set in stone and then plug in your other stuff around that. So that comes to your day. What does your day look like? So what's today? I don't even know. Wednesday. So tonight before I go to bed, I will look at tomorrow's schedule and say, okay, this is what I have to do to fit everything in. Put in your set in stone activities and then plug in things elsewhere. So for me, I'm going to kind of go through my schedule and like literally tell you AM to PM what I do in a second. But for example, like I'm at work from 8 to 4 every single day. Therefore, I have from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. and from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. to do other things, right? And it's up to you what those other things are. Are they sitting on the couch watching 2 hours of Grey's Anatomy? Sometimes that's what I do, but like, what are you doing with that time? Are you sleeping in for 2 hours? What are you doing? So I use from 5 to 8 a.m. and 4 to 10. Wow, words are hard sometimes. 4 to 10 p.m. To get in these daily activities and to do all my other stuff, right? So really make sure you're intentional about making a plan, make a market plan, make a life plan for your week, your months, your weeks, and your days, okay? That is huge. That's been a game changer. I would literally fall apart. Like, I don't even know what I would do if I didn't have a planner. I like would forget to like go to work. I don't know. Crazy. Number 2, use your time intentionally, okay? This is absolutely huge. This is a game changer. Everything is a game changer. Like, use your planner, that's a game changer. But this one, really, really think about this. Use your time intentionally. Guys, we are working on our phones and our laptops sitting on the couch. Okay? First of all, we're at our own home. I am in my pajama pants right now and I'm working. Okay? Think about that. I can go to Target and stand in line for 20 minutes, but what am I doing with that 20 minutes? You know, I have my phone in my hand. So am I just going to scroll social media and like, I don't know, do something else? I don't even know, because every time I'm on my phone, I'm working. What am I doing for the 20 minutes that I'm standing in line? Am I just scrolling? Am I watching Instagram stories? Or am I quickly adding 15 people to my network and recognizing someone for hard work. What am I doing? Use your time intentionally. I'm talking about bathroom breaks. My team is all teachers. I don't know about you guys, but like I have so many teachers. I go pee in literally a minute. Okay. I am a teacher peer. Okay. I go pee it for 1 minute. What am I doing when I'm peeing? I might add 5 people. I don't know. I might respond to 1 message. Who can't do that? Okay. Lunch breaks. If you have a lunch break, sometimes I don't have a lunch break because my kids are like mad. So I don't have a lunch break, which is fine. During my lunch breaks, when I do get lunch breaks, I'm not sitting and eating and scrolling on social media. I'm sitting and eating and I don't know, doing a team train, like creating a team training, or I'm answering messages. I honestly answer a lot of emails during my lunch break. Late nights while you're watching TV. Oh, I can't do my coaching work because like, I really love this show and this is the show. I have to watch this show. Okay, that's great. But that when you're watching the show, you're going to be on your phone. Use a commercial break. During a commercial break, write out a post. Write out a social media post during a commercial break on your TV show. Guys, use your time intentionally. You have to make sacrifices if you want this business to work. Less TV sometimes. Like people ask me all the time, why do you watch Grey's Anatomy from beginning to end over and over and over again? And I'm like, because I don't have to like pay attention when I'm watching it. Because when I'm sitting on the couch watching Grey's Anatomy, 15 episodes can go by and I know what happens, like, because I know what happens because I've watched it 15 times, but I'm working on my phone. If I want to take a break and watch one episode, absolutely. But that's why I keep it on repeat all the time. I don't have to pay attention to it because I'm sacrificing watching TV to send out 20 invites every single day so that I can grow full-time income. Mind blowing, right? Use your time intentionally. You have to make sacrifices if you want this business to work. Like I said, less TV time. Sometimes staying home when your friends are going out. Early mornings and late nights. Like I said, I use 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. As like my working times. So that's really my number 2 like tip. Number 1, plan. Number 2, use your time intentionally. Number 3 is a tip, but it's not really tangible like the other ones. Time is not an excuse. And I could talk about this for literally 15 hours and I'm really I'm not just going to touch on it because I'm really passionate about this. I want you guys to hear this. Every single time that you are saying, I'm too busy to get in your coaching activities, you are driving your business into the ground every single time. And I give you guys that, and I'm a total tough love person. I love you guys, but I understand life gets busy. Like there are some things that honestly, like you need to take time for yourself. You need to unplug. I totally get that 100%. That's really important. But if you are saying I'm too busy, that is driving your business into the ground. Every day that you do that and you skip your coaching work because you're too tired or you're too busy when you get home at 5 p.m. So you're just not going to do it because you want to like watch TV on the couch. That's great. But that is one step backwards or further away from your goals, right? So really, really think about that. You have just as much time as the other girl. And frankly, the other girl's probably busier. I feel like I'm very busy, but I know that there are hundreds and thousands of people in this world that are 15 million times busier than I am. I don't even have kids. I don't know who's a mom on here. I don't even have kids. And I'm like, oh my God. Can you imagine if I had a baby right now? Oh my God, I don't know how you guys do it. I know that people are busy, way busier than I am, and they're doing it, right? Why are they doing it and I'm too busy? That's not right. She's doing it because she has time management and she takes her goals to the next level no matter what, no matter if she's tired, busy, whatever. She's doing it. When you're sleeping, another person's working, right? And that's what I tell myself all the time. The top coaches in the network that you idolize, or just coaches in general, doesn't have to be top coaches, the coaches that you look up to in this business, they are where they are because they never made time an excuse. If you want something, do something. You have to get to work, plan it out, be intentional. I personally feel like time management is the driving force in this business. I 100% believe that with my whole entire being. Everything else is very important. Wanting it, having the passion, being great at social media, sharing your truth, being authentic, all those things, showing up, all those things. Time management is the game changer. If you don't have time management and you're not prioritizing your time to grow your business, it's not going to grow. So that's super important to think about as well. Another thing, you have to want it. Think about that. You have to want it. I want you guys to really like reflect after this call and like maybe even write it down. Why do you want it? Write down your why. Revisit your why. Why do you want this? Okay. It's really, really, really important to have that driving factor, because God, I need to stop doing school. I was going to like just use a behavior term. What's going to reinforce that? I'm such a loser. What is going to drive you every single day to get your stuff done? You have to have that why, that wanting factor. If you tell yourself you want this business to work, why aren't you sacrificing an hour a day to get in your activities? I frankly can do all of my vital behaviors in less than an hour. I don't even sit down for an hour and do it anymore. I do it in pockets. Think about that. If you tell yourself, yes, I want this business to work, blah, 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 why aren't you sacrificing an hour to get in all your activities? Go to bed an hour later, or 40 minutes, right? Or work throughout the day and sit down at the end of the day when you're exhausted for 20 minutes, send out your invites, and you're done, right? If you want it, you'll do it. What's that driving factor and force in this business? Really reflect on that and write it down. My last kind of tip is kind of all-encompassing. Make a routine and be organized. Like, schedule your stuff. And I'm not saying, okay, I go to work from 8 to 4 and then I come home and from 5 to 6, I'm going to do my coaching work. That is way too broad. It might work for you, but for me, it's way too broad. And I feel like that is way too broad for most people. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your business, but I think that it's way easier to push things off and like not do that vital behavior, or skip your power hour, or skip your vital behaviors, or whatever, when you're like, okay, this is what I'm doing. And then from 5 to 6, I'm going to do my coach work, because Lord knows you're going to get on Facebook and scroll for 20 minutes. You are. Or every couple of minutes, you'll get stuck. You'll get stuck in the scrolling and you're like, can't stop. So for me, I do the same vital behaviors at the same time every day, because this is one of my favorite things to tell my coaches. Before you started Beachbody workouts, forget about coaching for a second. Before you started Beachbody workouts, I can probably say that 99% of you were saying before your health and fitness journey, I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to work out. I'm too tired. I'm not motivated, right? Is that what everybody was saying before Beachbody programs? Absolutely. But guess what? You guys sure as hell are working out every day, right? You're working out every single day, but months ago or whenever you started this journey, you were saying you're not motivated, you don't have time, but now look at you. You're thriving. You're working out every single day. You do have time. You got to make time. You got to make your time. And you're consistent now with your workouts for many different reasons, but I can tell you one of the top reasons is that you're organized and it's a routine. Like, oh, this is my workout time. This is my workout time. And you've done it every single day. And it got a lot easier to fit it into your schedule, right? It's just like coaching. Take that fitness journey and put it to coaching, right? It's my favorite thing to compare. It's the same thing. I do the same vital behaviors at the same time every single day. So I have like thousands of lists and planners and calendars. Use them wisely. I like to cross things off my list, but I do things at the same time every single day. So to kind of just like tell you an overview of what I do and how scheduled I am, and I have been doing this not exact schedule, but I have been this organized and this routine throughout my entire coaching business. Maybe not the first couple of months, like the first 2 months. I didn't know what I was doing. And I don't really know what I'm doing now, but it's fine. This is what I've been doing for a very long time. I need a drink. Hold on. It's literally been, I can say, okay, so this January, 17, 18, 19, this January coming up will mark 2 years of me consistently every single month hitting Success Club 28 and above, which means generating pretty much a full-time income consistently every single month. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you what I've done for the past 2 years. 5:45 a.m., energize. My whole team knows this, and so do my followers, most of them. I literally hate the mornings. I hate the mornings so much. Oh my God, I hate the mornings. I sleep I'm in my bed, and my nightstand is on the side of my bed, and I literally keep a shaker bottle with this much water in it, with the shaker in it, and my Energize next to my bed, okay? And my alarm goes off, and I snooze it 7,000 times, just like everybody else. And then finally I'm like, holy shit, I gotta wake up. So my eyes are still closed, and I literally reach over to my Energize. I pour my Energize with one eye open. I shake the Energize, and I drink my Energize in bed because I have to get up, but it's so much harder to get up and go to the kitchen and make Energize. Like, why not sit in bed for a couple minutes, right? Okay, so 5:45 a.m., Energize is poured. I'm drinking my Energize, and I am up. I'm in my bed, and I'm sitting up with, like, my eyes are this big, and I add 15 people, and I recognize somebody in 2 minutes. Bye, done. Check, check, off my list. It's 5:45 a.m. I have one eye open, and I've already done 2 behaviors. Okay, so that's done. I add 15 people, and I recognize somebody. 6 a.m., I get my booty up, and I work out while I post my workout and stuff on social media to get that piece in. And after my workout, I shower and do my personal development. So if you are feeling like I don't have time to do personal development, first of all, yes, you do. I love you, but yes, you do. Second of all, do podcasts instead of books. When I started grad school a year ago, I was like, I literally cannot read a book. I want to set books on fire. So I transitioned into podcasts. So there's always a different way, right? So I listen to podcasts. I can't read any more than I have to. Can't. I don't ever want to read a book again in my life. So I'm showering and I'm listening to PD when I'm getting ready. What I usually do is in the shower, I listen to personal development. And then when I'm getting ready, I listen to a national wake up call for the business side of development and learning and trainings. And then I have breakfast. And when I'm eating breakfast, I'm not just sitting there scrolling social media, eating my English muffin. I am answering messages, right? That's my kind of time because when I wake up, say I have 12 messages or 6 emails or whatever, when I'm eating breakfast, I'm answering those messages. Okay. And then from 8 to 4, I am at work. I am a teacher. I am a behavior tech. I cannot be really on my phone too much. When I am, I'll respond here and there if one of my students is in services or whatever. I'll respond to emails, but really my lunch break is the only time that I respond to emails. And when I have my lunch break, I usually take that time to make my connections. So I do about 10 to 15 connections every single day, whether that's a message or comments, or Facebook comments, Instagram comments, whatever. Non-Beachbody related, just connections. When I get home, I'm Monica Geller, so I clean my house every single day. Cannot do anything without a clean house. So I have that in my schedule, guys. It's on my planner. I clean my house and do my errands. I organize my stuff. Then at 5 o'clock, usually I sit down in my office or on the couch, whatever I'm feeling, and I do the rest of my business activities. So that is when I'm doing my 15 follow-ups. I'm doing my 15 or 20 new invites. I'm doing my team call preparations. I'm checking with challengers. I'm doing one-to-one calls. I'm planning out my social media for the following day. And guys, guess what? Then I'm done. Isn't that crazy? I just told you my whole day, and maybe you didn't hear everything, or maybe you didn't see where I put things in. But literally, I just went through my entire day, and at 5 o'clock, I probably sit there for, I do a little bit more because I'm really trying to grow my team. So I'm doing a lot of new content and new training. So I probably sit there for an hour and a half or so. But then 5 to 6:30, boom, I eat dinner. Then for the rest of the night, God help me, I do homework for literally my whole life. And then at the end of the night, if I'm still feeling it, or if I want to do more work after my homework, I'll do a little bit of work before bed, maybe answering emails or planning out some more content and social media. And then I go to bed, and then I wake up and do it all over again because I have goals. If you want it bad enough, you will do it. If it were easy, everyone would do it. That is my favorite quote. I've said that 6 times about everything I've said. If it were easy, everybody would do it. If this was easy, wouldn't everybody be number 1 in the network? Everybody would be it's not easy, guys. It's not easy to be disciplined, but if you have goals and this is really what you want to do, right? Write out that why, reflect on it. If this is really what you want to do, you need to show up. You have to plan. You have to have that time management so that every single day you're getting in the work. Moral of the story about time management is that you have time. Guys, I pull 18-hour days every single day except Saturday and Sunday. And on those days, I'm usually working my coach business because I'm pushing for big, scary goals. So I work, and I love to do it. right? And I know where this business is going to take me. I'm planning to go full-time Beachbody. So I'm like really, really pushing. So I do work Saturdays and Sundays. But listen, I pull 18-hour days, and I'm sure you guys pull, like, you guys with kids, like, you don't even, what is sleep? Like, what is a pillow in a bed? Like, I don't even know. But you know what I mean? Like, I pull 18-hour days, and it's hard. The business activities that we have to do every day, those are easy. Those are simple. Sending out 10 messages, that is simple. Listening to personal development, easy. Adding 10 people, easy. The behaviors aren't hard. Showing up is hard sometimes. But if you want it bad enough, you will do it. I see the bigger picture. Will you? You need to see the bigger picture. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself? The hustle is real, and it's hard. But I visualize myself every single day at the top 10 of this company, every single day. So I plan, I organize, and I show the F up. I didn't swear. I just said F, which is modest for me. But yeah, that's really what I have for you guys. And if you didn't catch it, the moral is showing up, planning, time management. It's huge. If you're not going to plan out your time, you're not going to get to your goals. So show up, be intentional with your time, and plan out your life. That is all. Do you have any questions for me?
Oh, that was so freaking awesome. Thank you so much. I had like a few girls message me and be like, this is literally what I needed. So I'm so glad. We have 8 minutes left. So if anybody has a question, you can just unmute yourself and ask. And if not, I will just go ahead and ask questions. No? Okay, great. I'll go. Are you finding that you are having more luck on Instagram or Facebook?
Okay, so I'm going to talk really fast because we only have 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Stressing me out. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Words. Okay. I started 2.5 years ago. So I built my business on Facebook. So I can't let go of Facebook. I just can't do it because like it works for me still. But I have had so much more success in the last 6 months on Instagram than Facebook, but really only in the last 6 months. Okay. Right now I'd say it's equal because I have gotten a lot of people from Facebook as well, but people say pick one and focus on it. I focus on both because I can't let go of Facebook because it built my business to where it is now, honestly. And I love Instagram so much. And if you're not on Instagram, get on Instagram, like for sure. Especially if you're a new coach. If you're a very new coach, like within 6 months, I would definitely be on Instagram, but I focus on both.
Cool. Awesome. Anybody else have any questions?
I do. What PD are you listening to right now? Or your podcasts or that you can recommend?
Yeah. So this is a book, and I don't know if it's on Audible, but it changed my business. And I know I said I don't read anymore because I don't. But if you have not read, hold on, words. Get Over Your Damn Self by Rami Newstat. Hold on. Alicia, did you already know what I was saying? She already knew it. She already knew it because like I say it all the time. If you have not, I'm typing it in the chat. It's something like that. Get Over Your Damn Self. It changed my business. It took my business from, oh my God, it's so good. It is so freaking good. So read that. The podcasts I listen to are usually Sell Your Mind by Kara Alwaleba. And the Rise podcast is good. Yep. And I listened to Girl Wash Your Face twice. I'm on now my second time of Mastering Your Mean Girl by Melissa Ambrosini. Thank you.
She has a podcast.
Yeah, that one's good too. But also make sure you're listening to the Beachbody National Wake Up Call every day. That's like where I get my business training things from.
That's awesome. Being Boss is another good podcast, Tina, that I listen to as well.
I never heard that one. I'll have to check that one out.
Oh, Being Boss. If you haven't read the book, it's really good. Really good. And Get Rich Lucky Bitch is a life changer. So that is a really good book too.
Awesome. And anybody else?
No. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ashley. We really, really appreciate it. And I definitely know that it spoke to a lot of us. So
yay. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for letting my team hop on. This was fun. And I would love to hear you speak because you are incredible as well. So
well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for letting me talk and share my heart. I hope this helped a little bit. I hope you related to something or learned something tonight. But you guys will all crush it. You just got to show up.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.